Good afternoon friends, myself Jansari Kishore from Naukar Institute. Today I will teach English grammar in standard 12. The name of the topic active passive voice. This is a part 7. Today I will teach you example of the sentence which have two objects and the present continuous tense. So here I gave you some questions. The first question is say Mr. Shah teaches us English. In this sentence, Mr. Shah is a subject, teaches is a verb, and us is the first object and English is a second object. So I told you that is a two object. So anyone you can take ahead and you can make the sentence. The first is we can take us. So comes to we. This is a simple present tense. So we are taught English by Mr. Shah. I repeat the sentence. We are taught English. If we take us, then English comes to other words. If we take English, then after subject we have to put us, and then fourth rule by, and then subject. Now see the second one. He showed us his painting. So he is a subject, showed is a verb, us is a first object, and his paintings, that is a second object. So we have to take care that always after the verb, that is a object. Okay, so we have to take that one. So we, that is a past tense. So we were showed. Third form comes to shown, sorry. So we were shown his paintings by him. Okay, we were shown his paintings by him. Now next, see the third sentence. They did not give us advice. So they is a subject, give is a verb, us is a first object, and advice is a second object. So this is a negative sentence. In passive also we have to make negative sentence. So we were not, because this is a past tense, so we were not given advice by them. Okay friends, now I repeat the sentence. We were not given advice by them. Now see the next sentence. I taught them skating. So I is a subject, taught is a verb, them is a first object, and skating is a second object. So first we take the first object. So they were taught skating by me. Now see the next one. Ravina is opening the door. So Ravina is a subject, opening is a verb, the door is an object. So the door is being. This is a present continuous tense sentence. So if the sentence is MR was where, then we have to put being. The door is being opened by Ravina. The next sentence, Naina is not reading a story book. So Naina is a subject, reading is a verb, and a story book is a object, and now is other words. So answer comes to a story book is not being. A story book is not being read by Naina. A storybook is not being read by Naina. Now see the next sentence. You are you answering the question? This is also present continuous tense. We have to turn into passive, and there is an interrogative sentence. The passive also comes to interrogative. Object is the question. The question is a singular. So in place of are, we have to put is. Is the question? Is the question being? Because I told you, if the sentence is MR was word, then we have to put being. So is the question being answered? Is the question being answered by you? Question mark. Okay. Again I repeat the sentence. The question is, are you answering the question? Is the question being answered by you? Now next sentence, what is she doing at present? That is also interrogative, and that start with what. So I told you, if the question start with what, there is no object. So in this sentence there is no object. So what is being done at present by her? Question mark. Repeat the sentence. What is being done at present by her? Okay friends, so here I explain you two types. First is to object, and second is present continuous tense. So I hope you will understand this sentence. Now I will give you some homework. So you have to write down around 50 sentences. I will send you PDF. Okay friends, thank you very much to listen me carefully.